Navigation is much easier with the subject structure.
Help! Hide!
I need it alive for the biopsy. Ah, Isabella, you have your father's eyes. I'm surprised Hans hasn't noticed it yet.
Give me one good reason not to shoot you right now.
You must be sick. Alistair mentioned you were rather hot-headed.
Who are you?
Siegfried von Adelsberg, at your service.
You're from Enigma Squad.
He's working for Connor.
So are you, Fräulein?
No, we're taking him down.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Let me help. I'm not here of my own volition, boy. My alternative was a trip to Sachsenhausen. Now, I have a new alternative.
Why would we trust you?
I can't force you to, but if you're serious about taking Kamler down, you'll need the information I have about his base, about the ritual.
What ritual?
I'm happy to share. All I ask for in return is my safety.
What is that thing?
The final stage of Geiststoff mutation.
You mean that's a person?
No, not anymore.
What were you doing with that demon back there?
Assessing the differences between its mind and that of a human. They are, as you can imagine, quite significant.
All of this has been hidden for centuries, only for scum like Connor to rediscover it.
Some knowledge should not be uncovered. Are single-minded. The dualism between body and soul. I am your commanding officer, soldier. Focus on me.
Unsolicited by me, sir.
Please die quickly.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. I can easily distract souls of weak minds. This soul bolt can kill a man from afar.
It's more discreet than a normal gun.
The bolt is reusable. I might, however, need your help retrieving it on occasion.
A symbol again. Sigil of the Gods, was it?
That's quite the simplification. The dingir was usually used as the determinative for... You know what? Sure. The Sigil of the Gods.
It will stay, but not alone. You can tell me anything. My zone of invisibility shall allow us to act discreetly. Out of sight is out of mind. What can you trust if not your instincts? As a ghostly apparition, I can easily scare off our enemies. The city is a maze, but I know of two paths leading to our destination. Many Geiststoff-enhanced soldiers, guards in ruins. Tight passages, traversing the rooftops, putting them to death will require some cunning.
The ancient version of De Glocke depicted on the murals is here. We must examine it before we go.
Sure thing, Miss Archaeologist. Let's go.
I think if I cover
Risk is an inherent part of life.
Don't mind me.
Isabella, why the reluctance to bring up your father?
I suppose it might be a result of him trying to blow me to pieces.
Leave her alone, will you? Fresh wound.
You must have a lot on your mind. I could help you process it.
No thanks. I've seen your methods. Don't want to end up with my skull sawn open.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. For your autopsy. Everyone owes nature death. I'm a doctor, not a weightlifter.
The etchings on the ancient glass look like the star charts back in the temple.
How perceptive. The celestial alignment they depict will soon repeat for the first time in centuries. It is the same alignment as on the fateful day Obama was first released. I'm very equipped to deal with such issues. The path ahead is clear. It will stay, but not forever.
Yes,
A Sumerologist whose brother is a descendant of a Sumerian hero. I'm a good listener should you need someone to talk to.
thank you. Maybe once I'm completely sure I trust you.
There is nothing to fear but ourselves.
Poor Sid. No time to wonder if he was a mere tool of powers beyond his understanding. For the stakes only climbed higher. And now, his opponent knew his hand. And so Kamla played a wild card. But his bluff was called. So once more, the ante was upped. And the only hope left was a blind bet. Yet still, Kamla would not fold.
That was quite tense. I can sense some unresolved issues.
Can you now? You're quite the mind reader. Now drop it, Siegfried. We've got work to do.
Very well. Follow me. Your children, Alistair, are quite cute.
I know.
If not for their father complex.
Enough.
Burns, doesn't it?
Aye.
I'm sorry we didn't reach you faster, Siegfried.
Perhaps it was for the best. I have gathered some valuable intel in the process. Your mistrust is quite understandable, but it could complicate our cooperation.
You agreed to help Kamler. I would rather die if given that choice.
And yet you did not die despite being the subject of his experimentation.
That is different.
Yes, perhaps.
If not for Alistair's kid, I could have been in your place.
Interesting. Is that a hint of survivor's guilt, I detect? We have both been mistreated by Huns, but in comparison, mine was a gilded cage.
You still call it Hans. Like one would call a friend.
The Hans who was my friend is long gone.
Why was a psychiatrist invited to your Enigma squad?
A queer choice, indeed.
We wanted to examine the effects of Geiststoff on the human body and psyche. I sincerely hope it didn't inadvertently inspire Han's experiments on you for a tech.
It might very well have.
Hear that? Thinking kiss, perhaps.
You put your mission above the welfare of a loved one.
Focus on the task at hand, Siegfried.
Do you believe focusing solely on the task at hand was the right choice for you?
That's clever.
My spirit is free of its corporeal shackle.
That's a lot of junk they're packing onto the trains.
If Hans's plan works out, Geiststoff will soon change the course of this war.
Don't worry, it won't work out.
Down to my shell once more.
It's like it never existed.
It's now or never.
We bear no responsibility for Kamler's actions.
Too long.
He made his own foolish choices.
We did make them possible.
It doesn't change the fact that he is the one to blame.
The personification of fear. I will voice your conscience.
Do you feel your bones melt?
My boss are ready.
Quite an operation.
The floor has deep pockets
Everything's ready here.
Then it is time to meet the young ones inside. Are you ready?
Oh, I'd love to see Kamler's face when this all blows.
You should not trust your eyes alone. You can tell me anything, but the eyes don't see.
You're not this.
This will benefit me greatly.
Geiststoff is safe. Geiststoff is the future. Geiststoff will bring about an eternal Reich. That's what Kamler had told his masters. Would they still believe him now? A substance no one truly understood, with the power to destroy the world. We knew we might not survive, but we knew we had to risk everything to tear it from their grasp. No one would ever know what we'd done. how many lives we'd saved. But just for once, our bickering didn't seem important anymore. Despite our differences, the new Enigma Squad had triumphed. Kamler's Wunderwaffe program had gone down in flames. We didn't realize that his true endgame had begun.
Do we really need to be here? The Wunderwaffe program is destroyed. Kamler is finished.
He still has Humbaba.
Just because he believes in a Sumerian demon from another dimension doesn't make it true.
This is no time to be a skeptic, Rosa.
You can't truly believe these theatrics are anything more than...
Oh, I didn't even believe my own senses when I saw the thing in the rift all those years ago. But I believe Sid and Izzy.
Thank you. The conjunction of stars begins tonight. With them, Kamler's preparations to release Humbaba. He's built an altar for this purpose. That's where we'll confront him. Izzy, are you guys in position?
Yes, we're approaching the villa from the east.
Great. We'll meet up somewhere along the way. Kamler's locked himself behind a gate. It is connected to soul containers which power it, and the ritual. You know what to do with them. We can make use of the natural passage to sneak around.
I'm all for sneaking around.
Good. You guys be careful. We have to do everything we can to stop the ritual, or the war will be the least of our concerns.
Fine. Worst case scenario, we make Kamler look more of a fool than he already does.
If not for the clouds, we could witness the conjunction of stars with our own eyes. Too bad the overcast is not enough to spoil Kamler's ritual.
Do not worry. We will do what the weather cannot.
Hans needs souls for the soul containers. A lucky group of volunteers will be sacrificed to power them. Unless, of course, we get to them first. I'm here to help. Have you noticed that our kits have got pictures
can I
of
help?
skulls on them?
I hear you.
Have you seen anything uncanny?
Nothing out of that.
Heads up!
I am in control.
Are you afraid of this?
I'll do you
I
proud.
would gladly die for the first.
Stop struggling!
What are we doing?
Those parties in
Of course.
No partisan is in by me, sir.
Bottoms up.
That's on.
Be glad I'm merciful. You stand no chance.
Come on, Izzy. You can do it.
Oh, yes. How opportune. Risk is an inherent part of life. An interesting direction.
Das war Ihnen noch nicht dort.
My spirit is free of its corporeal shackles. Those partisans are quite cunning.
No partisan is in by me, sir.
How can I be of use?
Hat er seine Befehle vergessen?
Have you notice that our capes have got pictures of
I'm
skulls?
going. I will lift you apart.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. All again.
I don't think they'll look here. On my way.
What was your mother like, soldier?
She was a model of an Aryan.
No one will find it here.
Was zum Teufel?
I see. Therefore, I am. Is there a cause I would sell my soul for? Nothing comes to mind.
The chase was over. This was Sid's moment. Defeat Karma at last. Make his father proud. Show the world who he truly was. If only it had been that simple. But Kamla had rigged the deck. The blood of Gilgamesh. A hungry demon god. His ancient enemy. And so, the stage was set for the end of the world.
Great Humbaba! I fed you the souls of my soldiers. I bathed you in the blood of Gilgamesh. I unlocked your eternal prison. Now, grant me your power.
I finally found you.
Understand what he's unleashed.
I've seen this Humbaba before, during our experiment. I thought it was merely a hallucination.
That's when Hans's obsession with Geiststoff began. The day he ceased to be one of us.
Humbaba was pulling his strings from the start. All leading up to this moment. Sid can still stop this, I'm sure of it. But we need to help him.
How do you propose we do that?
We weaken that monster while it's focused on Sid.
Let's start by doing what's long overdue. Eliminating the man who started it all.
I will gladly destroy the one who turned me into this.
Not if I get to him first.
The pillars are channeling Humbaba's power into Kamla. We have to get to them, then destroy them one by one.
This sounds like a task For me and my beast.
Yes, we'll need your strength for this. Just make sure to evade Kamler. Who knows what he's capable of in this form? Once the pillars are down, we might have a fighting chance against him. But not before.
Just a little prick.
Panzerwolves, Geists, Demons, I understand. But why have the regular soldiers not deserted the moment they saw all this?
Hans has a talent for infecting others with his own fanaticism.
Hear me roar. Of course. Cedar trees shall soon cover the whole earth. Who is there?
Of the sound of the bell.
Why do I feel this way?
He's no doubt part of
My eternal Reich. It cannot end like this.
Why are you carrying the body? There's no one to hide it from.
I have to be sure he plays no more tricks.
I don't think he will, Wojtek.
We were allies once.
Our Hans was lost to us long ago.
A thief and a fool. Let him rot.
This isn't over yet. Sid needs our help. Look over there. The good news is that killing Kamler weakened Humbaba. We just need to keep our...
Isabella, are you all right?
I'm fine, considering.
There's no way across.
Doesn't matter. We need to keep going and help Sid defeat that monster.
Stay safe, little one.
Mission first, Dad.
There goes Humbaba's connection to our world.
We clearly weakened the monster. Sid is gaining ground.
It's our only way forward.
I'm not sure I trust that portal.
Wise choice. It's like insist. Parts of the scenery look oddly familiar. It's unnerving.
Our world and this fall are slowly fusing. First, the places where the barrier between them was already weakened. The blind fanaticism of SS Geisterstarker soldiers blinds them to the heart like the false. Marvelous. We released all the souls and sacrificed to his demonic overlord.
That must have weakened that... thing.
Let's go. I am not staying here.
Kamla's castle. De Glocke. This is where it all began.
And now, it's time to end it.
This is what the people of Kislev faced millennia ago. It is no surprise they built a religion around it.
I'll handle it.
Just tell me.
Leave it to me.
Finally, some action.
You can tell me anything.
Spit it out. Almost melts one's tongue. Fascinating reaction.
De Glocke did far more than fold space. It was the very key to this nightmarish dimension. Kamla's abuse of it had weakened the barrier between realms. But its true purpose was to bind Humbaba to his cage. And so Sid realized his true purpose at last. He was the inheritor of Gilgamesh's great duty, the jailer of gods. No matter the cost. But Sid was not alone in understanding duty. Family first. That was Alistair Sterling's creed. Humbaba was banished to his distant cage. But for Enigma Squad, there was only the bitter sting of victory. Tragedy in the name of triumph, a destiny fulfilled. Humans are born, they live, then they die. This is the order that the gods have decreed. But until the end comes, enjoy your life. Of course, that was only the first time Enigma Squad saved the world. Kamla's Wunderwaffe program had been a desperate gamble by a desperate Reich. Fortunately, it fell before it could meddle again with such dark forces. But the threat of Geiststoff remained. Under Sid's command, safeguarding it became Enigma Squad's raison d'être. Wojtek ensured that no member of the SS Geistesstärke would ever reveal what they had witnessed, while Rosa persuaded a few like-minded souls to join the cause, and Siegfried built a good life in the south of France. But he never abandoned his duty to Enigma Squad. None of us did. Not even your dear old Auntie Isabella. We knew Humbaba would one day find his way back to our world. That's where you come in, little one.